It seems like there's stuff underneath the pillow.
There's bombs.
Okay, could Gregor, with his claw, just use one fingertip to slice open the seat of his seat, and then look at what's in there?
We can mend it.
You find that there are rocks under there.
Nice.
Boy, folks.
These little shitheads. These little shitters.
What the fuck is wrong? What's wrong with the seats around there? These seats suck.
Apparently, they put rocks in our seats. Either the
That's-
Grand Watcher or the Blood Cloaks.
That's just petty.
Going to the shower. We're still on break, right? We're still on recess. Going to the shower. All right, which one of you did it? I gotta admit, it's a pretty funny prank, but
You hear stifled chuckling coming from Yandri.
Yep.
no, I'm leaning into this bit. Yandri.
Yandri. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm leaning into this fucking bit. He's like a serial killer sadist, but I'm leaning into this bit. When'd you even find time to do? Never mind.
I follow the eating schedule beforehand.
Uh-huh. Smartass.
Wait till you see what's in your bed.
I swear to God, if it's just a bunch of scorpions.
So that's a confession. He went to the barracks then.
Yeah, do you want to say that you just broke a legal rule a little louder for everybody?
I went nowhere.
Mm-hmm. He's just bluffing.
He just looks down at his robe that is on his wrist, where a watch would be. Who?
You want someone to draw some time on there for you? Sure, day one would help.
Does
see Dayron just shake his head slightly. It never stops with you, does it? He just points a single finger up. Life finds a way.
Injury.
I both want to slap him and just hang out with him because he seems like a fun guy, but also not at all.
He's a guy that finds he's a guy that sees joy in the little things everywhere, which is sort of wholesome until you realize the little things are baked into the suffering of others. then it's less wholesome and more psychotic. Well, I am down here because I'm not staying down here. Can I tap the side of my head to Julius to get him to message me because I'm sure he has telepathy?
Absolutely.
No, fuck off.
What is it?
Things are gonna happen soon enough. I was wondering if we can set up some sort of rally point. One that's not in this world. Somewhere in between. I am talking about rope trick. Because he has rope trick. Because we stayed in there once.
Find a good spot. Set up the demi plane. One that's neutral and easy accessible.
I was hoping you'd be the one to set it up, sir.
Yes.
I imagine we'll be coming back hot off our match, so.
Then I will place it by the dock.
Roger that. And with that,
As this
I'll leave.
happens, you do see
Oh no.
Josh just lean over the rail.
No.
Oh, Bradford, is your seat uncomfortable?
He just doesn't want to respond. He just sets the pillow down on his lap and just doesn't say anything.
Oh, well, that's fine. I have an extra one next to me and it's nice and comfy.
Oh my god, she's actually just playing with you.
I'm good, thank you.
In front of Erica.
Yes, directly in front of Erica, intentionally.
You just see Erica's nose twitch a little. I mean, it's not like you need to be over here, right? You know, have a little dragon date.
He quickly responds with, technically I don't need to be, but I want to be. He says, putting his hand on Erica's hand. As like a nice gesture, as also, please don't fucking murder her right now. Right now.
Just points, like, looks over with a faux smile and says, "Oh, you're Kadash, right? You're one of the blood cloaks." "Oh, I am, yes, and you... I'm sorry, no one's thought you were important enough to mention who you were." "That's quite okay. Here's the important thing to know. If you don't leave my presence, the only thing that will be dragging is your body across the rocks on its way to hell."
After they say that, I think Gregor walks by and he, like, seems to, like, stumble on accident where his foot connects with their foot, like they're gonna trip him as he keeps going up the stairs. Like, oh, sorry, watch yourself.
"Yes, we should watch ourselves. All of us here." You just see Kadash lean over. "I don't think you understand who you're messing with just yet." To which Erica just responds with, I will end your whole bloodline."
That's the sound that Bradford makes of just like, oh no.
Oh no.
She just looks up at her. "I'm sorry, but veiled threats, it's not a threat.
It's more of a
I can
guarantee.
make it
She's done
happen
before.
right now. I've already utilized dragon blood toxins and know exactly how to synthesize them to make a weakness, one that will make you infertile, grow extra chromosomes, your legs will club, and anyone in your family related to you would be highly susceptible to it. Now, if you do not leave my presence now, well, this wouldn't be the first time I ended a whole generation of people. But it would be the most pleasant."
The worst part is she's right. It's not the
She's
first time she's done
actually
that.
accurate.
Hey, what's Yinju's reaction to this? Is he finding love on the battlefield?
He's
Oh, I messed up the time. You see him just like lean over, like, real shit? Like,
Hey yo,
That's great.
hey yo.
you see him like make his way this way.
Hi, I'm Yinjuri. Nice to meet you. Can we get coffee sometimes?
Hey, hot stuff, you single? No, she's not.
You see Kadash like roll her shoulders back, and Yindri just puts a robed hand and just shakes his head like, no, she's not, that's not the one.
This ain't worth it, fam.
You don't want that.
If Yinjuri of all people is giving you that advice, then it's really concerning.
Well, I will see you out there, Bradford, and Mrs.
Oh.
Can't wait.
What was their name again? I still can't remember.
Kadash.
No, soon to be dead. That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, my bad.
You just see Erica lean back, take a sip off her drink without ever moving her eyes from the screen towards you. Just says, "Seem to know a lot about her."
Okay.
Wait, was that directed at
Gregor
Lucian or at him?
is directed at you.
Hey yo.
Okay, because Lucian's the one that answered. It was pretty much because I was dumb and didn't pay attention during training and kind of figured out the whole dragon thing while they were there.
Ooh, that's a crazy story, brother. Why don't you be telling me about it over a drink? Let's go get some
No, I think that sounds like a
refreshments.
great plan. Help, Jesus Christ.
Even like rush out like, brother, what was you doing in there? Ain't no good response to that. You just let it be.
Probably knows the way.
I don't know. I just panic sometimes, and I can't stop talking. It's happening currently. Yeah. Also, thank you, but also, God.
Oh, it's no trouble, brother. That's how all the Dawei world be. Except, the girls from the Isle are a lot less genocidal.
I don't think any region makes them as genocidal.
Erica's different.
I shall walk to get refreshments. He just points over to you, Gregor. Not anyone that still be around, at least.
Can I just send my bird to hang out with Erica and just chirp at her? Just be a friend in a time of need?
I don't think any word accurately fits what she's doing other than
plotting.
Literally plotting.
They have the hand steepled in front of them where the fingers are tapping.
Bird will fly to where Poe was sitting and start pecking at it, trying to get her to indicate Poe knows their weaknesses. Poe knows their weaknesses.
If there was ever a time where you thought Erica would rival and supersede Doran's intelligence, it is now. Purely focused in this moment.
This is good. Technically.
You've unlocked her true potential. Oh no.
Oh god, she's a terrorist. We forgot about that.
No, she's not a terrorist. She's not
looking to inducing terror. She's just a genocidal maniac. War criminal. There you go.
Yeah. So, as you all get back and all the lights light up this dome in the desert, you see the two combatants have taken their place. And what you do notice is that while Captain Maven is in full gear in this dark zone, well, the God's Eye being what it is, Captain Severus isn't. He's wearing precisely what he was wearing before, which is a tight-fitting black tee, what looks to be some sort of wolfskin sarong, and some pants with boots.
Are we at risk in the God's Eye of, getting corrupted by the mist?
Oh, yes.
So he's just still different despite being a half-elf?
It appears that way. To which you hear several murmurs, not from anyone from Eastwatch, but just should we be more cautious about being protected out there? To which you just hear a couple chuckles from those who know, and Michael say, "Just wait and watch." Let me grab the music.
Give me DOS music. Oh, Catholic.
As you see the two ready themselves, Captain Maven gets his salute, and you just see Captain Severus with his hands up with a slight tremble. He's like, "Oh, bro, you feel it, don't you? Oh, this is gonna be good. Hey, let's give him a hell of a show." As the swords come down, the hands go down, Severus brandishes no weapons. No daggers, no crossbow, no swords, axes, or maces. Just some hands ready to fight. As you see him leap over and try to land on this with a fist that smashes into the rock, Maven just jumps back in time, but the rock goes crumbling as he backflips off of it, before you see Severus over top with two rocks, one in each hand, chucking them at him. The first glances aside from the blade, the second one makes contact with Maven. to which you see the captain whirl his sword around twice into the sand as Severus jumps down into what appears to be a sandstorm. Ooh, did the wrong thing. Before you see, like a dancer cutting back and forth alongside Severus, these 3 blades, to which he doesn't try to dodge them, he just covers any vital spot like his neck or chest with his arms and takes the blow. As he does, you see Maven sort of blissfully jump back in that gravity-defying way he does before landing over on the side. My god, I forgot how big his sheet was. You see Captain Severus say, "Okay, I got one for you then, bruh," before jumping up the side of the rock himself and then leaping off like the Hulk. And that's on GM. As you see him leap up, he slams his foot into the ground, which causes everything to quake. As Maven gets launched up in the echo, you see him just let out a loud roar. As, well, he grows even bigger. As you see this happen, Maven very calmly grabs onto this plant as he's floating away, lets it turn under him, and slides gracefully onto the ground. Before you see him hold his blade aloft, and after images of himself come all around before appearing behind Captain Severus, slicing down onto the back of his leg, then up. But as he does, Severus, ready for it, flings back his hand, and Maven, just in time, turns the blade over to take the blunt of it, but gets slammed into the mountain, setting up loose rocks and dust. As you hear him say, "Oh, you didn't think it'd be that easy, bro. Just 'cause I'm big doesn't mean I ain't fast, too." As you see him say, "Now, why don't we make this a little bit more interesting?" As he slams his hands into the ground, you see all the veins pop out from under these tattoos, which seem to almost glow, as he starts to rip the earth beneath him in half and fling it out. You see Maven have to jump in the air as this has taken his spot to sit on. Although as he's coming down, it seems to be right where Severus wants him to come. But you see that blade of Maven's turn white hot in that milky moon glass that it looks like. Ooh, that's the wrong way to do that.
It's so bright. It's taking out the world.
So, yeah, forgot that inside color makes it whole.
There you go.
You see as Maven is about to come down into the waiting grasp of Severus, all these blades pop out from all the way around the world. Different makes, different origins, some familiar, and one glowing a pale green. As you see him fall into that grasp of Severus, quickly he dashes the other way and flings out a glaive that scratches across his arm, before landing over here, grabbing a crossbow that does the same, and then a throwing axe, as he seems to dance around this sphere of weapons, giving Severus not a time to be able to be in his reach. So he responds in kind. You see, he takes a few steps back before charging as fast as he can. And slamming into the ground, sending quakes throughout everywhere, and you start to see this cage of weapons buckle. As you see Severus chase him around, one after the rest, not able to make full contact with him, Maven having him on the back foot despite him being the aggressor. He gets several blows, but for every one Severus gets, Maven gets 3. Before you see Maven just jump up and up and up, before he's hard to see as Severus looks up through the sky into the stars, as you see what appears to be a comet coming down. That's the GM every time.
Falling star.
As you see Severus so happy to greet this, you see him jump into the air and reach his fist forward, punching into the stars. It cracks and shatters, but coats his arm and burns. Before landing, woozy, he says, "Huh, that's pretty good. I see why they say you're the master. But I've been playing a different game, bro." As he grabs the ground, you see him dig beneath the sand. As Maven lands on the rock beneath, you see the earth begin to shake.
It's a new arena.
Sort of. You see a few things. You see the earth shakes as it begins to move, and you see, even larger now, Severus holding up all of this rock as his arms threaten to buckle beneath him. You see Doran just look aghast at this. That looks to be approximately 6 million pounds.
Do we feel this? Where we're sitting?
I think so. I think that's fair.
Start grabbing onto nearby stuff.
As you see this camera shift to him holding the literal earth beneath him like Atlas, you see him do something even better as he grabs into it with one arm and then the other before bending his knees and somehow leaps into the air with it. As he does, you see him ready to throw this mass of earth down to the ground. In the crescendo to this battle, you see overjoyed as he begins to huck this piece of earth. But for just a brief moment, all of you make me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Could I get advantage because I know how Maven be operating?
Is it? Ah, fuck. Do we have our thing? Do we have a reroll?
Yeah. Sure.
I never mind.
I'm gonna hold on to it.
Oh, I want to know what's going
Holy
on.
shit, Jericho.
That's okay.
I can give you Bardic and Guidance. That might,
Nah,
if you roll well enough on it, it might swing things for you.
It's only going to be Jericho at this point.
I'm good. It's okay.
Really?
Not even the 27?
Apparently, it's a very fine detail.
Yeah, if it's only Jericho, it ain't no way I'm hitting that shit.
Yeah.
As you all see something, but Jericho, you, for just a brief glimpse, see it. The only tier 4 in existence.
What the fuck?
As Severus goes to throw this earth, it starts to bisect before crumpling to the ground. He throws the one half, but has to try to catch the other as it goes to fall on him, and clatters into the ground below, leaving rubble. As he lands, you see Maven gracefully descend to the ground. As the camera pans around them, you see a very drained Severus, looking smaller than he started, as if he's burned through hundreds of thousands of calories of energy. You see him look over at Maven, who lands with blade in hand, and just laughs. Huh, I guess you got me this time, bro. I was pretty good though, right? It was a sublime performance. As he goes to help him up, he grabs him by the hand and lifts Severus to his feet. As you hear, winner, Captain Maven, the Strix Blade.
I think Jericho shoots out of his chair, banging his gauntleted fist on his armor.
You see around you as you look an enthralled performance, specifically of the non-Blackwatch members above all. Not only that Severus could do what should be impossible, but that Maven could win after he did so. As you wait for the night, that is the end of the day's festivities, if you will. With that, you are let known that the show will return again, promptly at the artificial sunrise of 7.
What is the artificial time right now?
It'd be about 10:30, 11.
Okay. You make our way out.